Yo, what's going on, everybody? Ruka here. Today we're gonna be kind of advertising some shit. I recently found this. Don't ask how, because I'm literally about to tell you. Um, I've been watching a lot of tutorials because I've been wanting to go my wallpaper to be active, like literally active. So before I jump into that, I'm gonna tell you what it's called. It's called Wallpaper Engine through Steam. It pretty much has thousands of freaking moving wallpapers pretty much, and when I first did, I was like, what the hell am I gonna do? So I tapped into my brain and I thought real hard to myself, wouldn't it be awesome if I had a moving, like, Rasengan versus Chidori type wallpaper, seeing as I am like a massive geek. So I'm gonna show that off. Little piece of news. Everybody knows I like to show off stuff. It's just in my nature. I'm not trying to be a know-it-all or trying to show off what I got to make everyone else feel bad. That's just not what I am. I'm not trying to make anybody else feel less than what they are. Because if life gets hard, that just means you just leveled up. The more you level up, things get harder, and you get cheat, and you get past a certain point, and things get harder. You get an award, pretty much like you get through all 4 years of high school, you get your diploma, and then they kick you out and you're on your own. You go back, you go to prison. But a little thing about this, as I said, I downloaded the wallpaper engine. I did not know how to use it, so it took some tweaking and trying to get used to it, playing around with it, and I finally got sort of used to it because I recently just got it. So I'm still learning. I'm still learning how to do everything. So let me tell you how I actually came into knowing what this is. So I was pretty much watching some streams on Twitch, and then I kind of switched over to YouTube, and I was watching a whole bunch of gaming videos, and I noticed one of the creators, they were using this app. So my intellectual self, I have to investigate, want to know what the hell it is. I went to Google and I started typing in on a whole bunch of stuff, like how to make your wallpaper move. And it gave me, when you type in Google, they give you a bunch of useless information unless you scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll. It eventually comes up with something. So I clicked this. I read walls of text. So it's like reading a freaking high school freaking essay, like when they make you do the whole freaking last, your last test, pretty much your last ride. Test your, common sense. I don't know why I had to do that in high school. That's just what they is back in the day. I don't know if it's still like that, but it's like they make you do that last ride test pretty much, even though it don't go against no grade or nothing. They just do it to test you. I guess they do it to make you not want to go back. It's just, I don't know. It's a way to keep you off the premises. Might make you do that last ride, test or essay or whatever the hell you call it. So, as I said, I was reading walls and walls and walls of useless text, and I came about, it was saying some kind of wallpaper engine. So I seen that, I was so confused. So I recently thought in my head, one of my friends, shout out to Steve. He basically made me think about this constantly, over and over again. Even though it's been a minute. I just, after I see his wallpaper, I'm like, I gotta get that. I literally gotta get that. So what I did, I went to Steam and I looked at wallpaper engine. And in Steam, they have so much shit, sometimes you won't understand it. But I did, as I say, I had to do my intellectual crap and do an essay and do my research. So found the exact one. So I paid for it, and I guess you can actually look. I guess I'll shut up. Hey, one more thing. My birthday is Friday, so if anyone want to drop your boy some gifts or drop your boy a happy birthday, that would be highly appreciated. I want to thank you guys. That's honestly, that's the best gift, because we don't got the fans, we ain't got a show. Otherwise, I'll just pretty much be doing videos that I'll look back on by myself. I can't do that, you got to be willing to make the sacrifices, like the Transformers quote from the wikis. No sacrifice, no victory. Pretty much, you got to be willing to actually fight for what you need, or you could just keep complaining, or you could dominate. And as I said, when life gets hard, it just means you leveled up. So But alright, let me see what we got here. Alright, so first things first, I gotta freaking mute my freaking shit. Not mute it, but I gotta fucking close my freaking capture. So, alright, so view capture. Alright, so we're gonna do this. Alright. Okay, I got here. Tell me this ain't cool. Tell me what y'all think about this. Literally, tell me what y'all think. Literally, and for the low price, you can get this too. Just type in wallpaper engine, and you can get something like this too. And I'll do a little bit of advertising. You know, pretty much just go to this wallpaper engine. I'm trying to fucking remember what it is. Okay. Do I even have it on my freaking shit? Or do I literally gotta go to the freaking wallpaper engine? Alright, hold on. Alright, so what you wanna do, you go to freaking Steam. Go to Steam and you type in the freaking wallpaper engine. Alright. Sorry, I know I'm boring, y'all. Alright. So this is pretty much the wallpaper engine. I don't know if I can actually see that. Let me do that. Alright. Wallpaper engine is right here. This is exactly what it looks like. Pretty much, you want to know all the details, you can look through all this stuff, because I don't want to spend too much time trying to, you know, read all this stuff, because as I said, I'm still learning this shit too, and, you know, this ain't gonna be a group essay together. So these are some of my friends that use it. So that's pretty much it. You want to see yourself, just download the engine and get the crap yourself. So, as I said, I had to do it. I had to get it. It's just, it was calling my name. I just literally had to do it. So, I want to thank everybody that has been tuning in, watching me, and actually making your boy feel special. So, literally, you guys are awesome. And I don't know how else I can repay any of you. So, thank you. As I said, my birthday is Friday. I'm going to probably try my hardest to make some kind of birthday special for you guys. So I'm sorry for, you know, misclicking and not trying to make. I'm not trying to overpromise shit. That's a problem I also have, is over fucking promising. Like literally, I'll promise some, but then, you know, get lazy and don't do it. So that's one problem a lot of people have, is over promising. You know, you just gotta, you know, stick with it. You know, if you're gonna promise something, make sure it's like simple and small, and not something like fucking major. Like, I promise I might be president. You know, there's only one in one chance of anybody becoming president, and everybody knows we're kind of being run by a peach. So alright guys, I want to thank you guys. So that's all I really gotta, you know, rant about. So all y'all take care. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for my newer viewers. You guys are awesome. Ruka's here.